So we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of living in Manchester, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We're going to look at it from education, lifestyle, transportation, affordability, and enjoyment. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So just like I said in the beginning, we're going to be talking about pros and cons of living in Manchester. If you're coming here as an international student, you're coming here as a working professional, whatever you are, but you want to relocate to Manchester or move to Manchester, this video is what you have to watch. Yes, so as you may know or may not know, I've been living in Manchester for a little over a year. I came here to do my master's at the University of Salford, and I'm done. Like, it went too fast. I can't even believe that in just a few time ago I was planning on coming to the UK to do my master's, and like this is done. Like, it feels like, where did this time go? Because when you're applying to be like, oh god, I'm going to waste full 1 year doing this master's, but before you know it, it's gone. It is gone, and I'm grateful. So I've been living here, so I'm going to be sharing my experience living here in Manchester, from education to transportation to affordability to lifestyle, and also to enjoyment, in case you're that kind of person that likes enjoyment. So grab a cup of coffee, grab a cup of something to drink, and let's get into the video. So for those of you who do not know Manchester is a city in the UK. It is located in the northwest of England, and it's said that it has over 2 million people living here in Manchester. So Manchester is a home for working professionals and also students. So that is a little brief story about Manchester, and let's talk about the education aspect of Manchester. Manchester has 3 higher institutions located in Manchester. We have the University of Salford, the University of Manchester, and Manchester Metropolitan University. These are 3 universities that are located right in the heart of Manchester. In the surrounding of Manchester, we also have universities like University of Bolton, and we also have other universities that have campuses in Manchester. So as you can see, Manchester is loaded with tons and tons of university right here for you to consume. And if you are coming here with your family, you will have a lot of private schools, government schools, and even grammar school here in Manchester for you to enroll your kids, in case you're coming here as a parent who wants to come do their masters, and you have your kids covered. There's a lot of beautiful schools that your kids can be a part of, and they have a very high standard of teaching. You are covered when it comes to education for your kids and for yourself. So that is the pro. I think it doesn't even have a con when it comes to education. The only con I can say is for your kids. For my experience as a mom, it took me quite a while to get my kids into secondary school and primary school. So you want to plan ahead to make sure that your kids do not stay too long at home before they get into their primary or secondary school, if you are coming here to study or coming here to live and you are coming with your kids. So let's get to the next one, which is transportation. In Manchester, unlike London where they have just one company running all the transportation system, in Manchester there's a healthy competition between companies that are running their transportation systems. So there's competition. You get rest assured that you will get value for your money. You will not be overpriced when it comes to transportation. Comparing my experience living in Manchester and also commuting close cities like Warrington, I remember the time where I got into a bus in Warrington. I paid for every stop I stopped, but in Manchester you just buy one ticket and that is it for the whole day. So you see, it is really affordable. Transportation is affordable, and there's a lot of competition. So there are different companies who are running this transportation system, therefore making sure that the customer gets its satisfaction and gets a value for their money. But the con is, if you're living in the outskirts of Manchester or in a city close by Manchester, there's tendency that you might be missing your bus or your bus might be coming late. That is one thing I've noticed with transportation company in Manchester that are outskirts of Manchester. I do not know why that is, but inside the city it is not like that. But outside the city, like if you're living in Middleton, Bolton, Bury, those close by city, you might have cases where your boss is coming late, so you have to plan yourself ahead, or you might get to where you're going to late. If you're planning on living outskirts of Manchester, you need to plan to buy a car if you know that you're a working professional or you're someone that is, beating deadline. So the con of, transportation in Manchester. Let's talk about affordability. Affordability, like housing are very affordable in Manchester. So if you want to buy a house, it is affordable compared to cities like London. I think Manchester is a replica of London but in a cheaper version. Okay, that's what I'm going to say to you. Although I've not been to London before, but that's what I feel hearing from people who have been there and meeting people who have lived in London and have moved here. Accommodation is very, very affordable compared to London. And if you even go outskirts of Manchester, outskirts of the city center, you even get more affordable accommodation. Like in the city center, you can get 3-bedroom high-brow house for 1,200. But if you move out, you can also get that same 3-bedroom high-brow house for between 700, 650, and at most 800. Another thing you want to look at in Manchester is that houses are really, really nice looking, neat, clean, just like you can see in my background, clean and very habitable for you to live in. The amount of old houses here in Manchester is really, really reduced. Manchester is a very affordable city to live in. So if you can't afford the city center, you can actually go to the outskirts, which is very, very good. All you need to do is pay transport and get into the city center. So housing is affordable, electricity, different kind of bills that you'll be consuming, all your consumables are affordable when you compare it to cities like London. You'll know that Manchester is really, really affordable in terms of transportation, in terms of building, in terms of bills, and in terms of paying your rent. The only con about Manchester is that it's sometimes a bit difficult to get a house if you don't have like a guarantor, someone to or you don't have like 6 months of rent. It can be difficult. But if you go in the outskirts of Manchester, those landlords there are a bit lenient. They don't require so much criteria for you to rent an apartment, just like people in the city center. So if you're struggling on getting an apartment, I would advise you to go a bit away in the outskirts of Manchester. Let's talk about lifestyle. I can tell you, I really love the lifestyle in Manchester because Manchester is really family oriented. So if you're someone who's coming with kids to the UK, you will want to look at Manchester because it is slow. It's not as fast as London. It's not too busy, especially if you're living in the outskirts. There's this peace and quiet that happens in Manchester. The people here are quite friendly, but don't sleep on that. Don't take my word for it. Experience for yourself, okay? So the people here are quite friendly. If you've been following my videos, I've captured some time where they are friendly to me. But the con about living here and the lifestyle is it's really, really rainy here. So when it's raining, it doesn't stop. It keeps raining and raining and raining. So you want to know that and know that you're going to face a lot of wet seasons. But apart from that, Manchester is not that bad as we all make it seem. It's a good place to live in. Let's talk about job and career. So if you're a student and you come in here and you're looking for student job to do, I can assure you that you'll get job immediately you arrive, especially if you watch my video on agencies that are employing students in Manchester, which I'm going to be linking down in this video. You'll find out that it is really easy to get a job, student job here in Manchester. It is really easy. You can get your job once you touch down. You can get your job if you have the right information. So there's tons and tons of student job to do, from the support work to the janitor to customer service. There's lots and lots of job. I've created a video where I mention jobs that students could do when they arrive in Manchester, so I'm going to leave it in the description box so you can see them. So there's tons and tons of jobs to do if you come here to study. But the bad side, or the con of careers here, is that after graduation it's really competitive, because right now a lot of people are flocking into Manchester. It's not like it used to be. So one job, there's a lot of people that are qualified for this job, so it's really competitive. So if you're not careful, you might end up being a support worker, even with your PhD, or being a janitor with your masters, or being not like those jobs are not good, but sometimes if you do a masters or you do a PhD, you want to get a qualification that equates to your hard work and the money which you've invested in this thing, because it's quite an investment to get a master's degree here. It's quite an investment, so you want to actually get something that equates to the hard work which you put in. And it can be quite daunting or dicey getting this kind of jobs. So enjoyment, I just decided to disconnect the I decided to disconnect the mic for those of you who do not like the mic, so you can enjoy this part. So when it comes to enjoyment, Manchester is considered the music hub of the UK. So there's a lots of enjoyment to fun places to attend to, fun places to go to, nice places to visit, be it for kids, be it for adults. If you are someone who likes to take your kids out, there are places, very fun places like Sealand, where you can take your kids to make them have fun. And if you also is an individual who likes to have fun, there's a lot of places to visit here in Manchester. I can categorically tell you that Manchester is where you can have a work-life family balance. It's very nice. The cons are not so much. I can say that the pros outweighs the cons. So if you see through this video, you find out that I did not really highlight the cons, because they are not that much. So Manchester is a place where I will encourage you to come to if you are coming as a student, or you're coming as a work professional to come live here. And if you are coming to if you're coming to the UK to study, I will also advise you to check Salford University, because I have shared my experience I have shared my experience of studying in University of Salford. You want to also go check out that video. So if you're a student and you're looking at where am I to go to when it comes to coming to study in the UK, you want to look at Manchester. Alright, so this is where I will end this video. Thank you so much for watching. Until I see you in another video. Bye bye.